I'm Ashley, the Monogram mompreneur, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to monogram a floppy beach hat. Stay tuned. Okay, so today I'm using a floppy hat from Wholesale Boutique, also known as Viv and Lou. They have lots of great colors. You could also find some at probably Walmart, Target, any type of department store that sells apparel. What you're going to need today is, of course, your hat. I'm going to use my fast frame with sticky stabilizer. Trying to put a hoop on this item and like clamp it down is just not a good idea. So whether you have a hoop or a frame, you're going to want to float the hat, which means you're going to put it just on top and secure it. So I've marked center with my favorite disappearing ink. Okay, so it's really your preference whether you want to put it in the back where the tag is or the front. You can let your customer decide front or back. I prefer to do the monogram in the back just because I like the way it looks on the back, but again, you can offer your customer either way. Just make sure you're clear about where you're putting it. So I already marked a little mark with my disappearing pen right here at the center point. And so what we're going to need to do is, this is the part that goes onto my machine. So obviously you don't want that on the machine. So we have to go backwards. Just like we do, a lot of things I do are upside down. So we're going to take our frame upside down, find our mark right here, and just kind of try to place it so that we can have a nice big embroidery field. Okay, so here you can see we're going to do about a 2.5 monogram. So now it's kind of stuck, kind of not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little pin just to secure it. Nothing crazy. Probably just going to do one on each side just to make sure it's secure. Alright, so now it's ready to go on the machine. Okay, remember I hooped my hat upside down, so again we have to rotate my monogram. I have about a 2.5 inch monogram for this hat. I'm just going to go to rotate 180 degrees. Now we're going to place the hat on the machine. And we're going to trace. We're going to find center. And then we're going to trace it out to see where the design's going to go. I'm going to add 1 sheet of water-soluble stabilizer to the top. And let's get started. See how it looks. There you go. And so we're just going to take off the pins, take off the water soluble, take off the tearaway. Now if you don't have sticky, you can use any type of tearaway. I just prefer sticky. And then we'll just remove the remnants. And so a lot of people have asked, how do I remove the water soluble? I kind of just press and it just kind of comes off. So just use some pressure in the bottom of your finger and kind of just press. The needles I'm using are universal needles that can be used on anything from bags to baby outfits. But if you do a lot of hard things like canvas or backpacks, you'll want to change your needles more often, especially if you're doing apparel too, because you will see the dull needles will make holes in your clothes. So just be mindful if you're doing a ton of hard things like bags or backpacks or hats. Just change your needle before you do some applique shirts. Alright, so there's the finished look, and I prefer it in the back. There's that. You could also wear it in the front and then you just wear it down. But I prefer it in the back. So there it is, our finished product. It looks great, and don't be worried if you see little ripples. It's not a flat surface, so you are going to see the changes, the little layers in the straw hat, but it still looks awesome. So thank you so much for watching today's tutorial on how to monogram a floppy beach hat. If you like these types of videos, please make sure you hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up button to let me know you like this type of video. And we just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I can't thank you enough for joining me every week on my channel. So thank you so much to you guys, and we'll see you next week.